What's up guys? Today I'm going to share with you my new favorite bodybuilding recipe. This is a protein brownie slash cake. I'm sure you've probably seen a lot of recipes like this, but this is a pretty short, simple way to get about 70 grams of protein, about 40 to 50 grams of carbs, and anywhere from about 10 to 15 grams of fat, like the ideal amount for either a post-workout meal or a meal replacement, something added to your meal, or something in the breakfast. You can even use this pre-workout. I'm not going to go step by step for how you would make this, but I'm just going to spend a couple minutes saying what you would do. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes. I don't want to make that long of a video. So first, what you want to do, get a solid protein. I love this Titan from Complete Nutrition. Found this 5-pound tub on sale for about $40 to $45, which is a heck of a deal for 5 pounds. You get about 30 servings, 45 grams of protein per serving. Which if you're going by cost of protein, it's a pretty damn good deal. And it's worked pretty well for me. Best tasting protein I've ever had. It's the chocolate. I don't recommend the vanilla. Get the chocolate. So first what we're going to do, get a scoop of that. Like I said, you can use anything else. I recommend a chocolate flavor. Anywhere from 40 to 45 grams of protein. Put the powder right in here. You're going to add a little bit of water. I usually add about a cup of milk. Just to give it a little extra protein, a little thicker texture. So you'll add that, and you'll kind of mix a little bit of water and about a half a cup of milk in there. Kind of stir it up, get a pretty creamy texture. And once you get that kind of all stirred in, mixed in, there's no really protein powder residue anywhere. Add about a half a cup of oats. Just regular old-fashioned whole grain oats, not the instant stuff. Just kind of pop some of that in there. Mix that around, get it pretty even. Then what you're going to do, add a little bit of peanut butter. I usually go with the Naturally More peanut butter, as that's one of the best peanut butters I've found. But the store I went to was out, so I got this Kroger Naturally Country. It's good enough. Good source of protein and good fats. I usually add about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of peanut butter. Then I'll take a little bit of Nutella, about a tablespoon of this stuff. This is what gives it the good flavor. Gives it a little extra carbs, a few grams of protein, It's kind of my cheat ingredient. And then after that, get that kind of mixed in. It's going to get a little bit thicker now. You might have to add a little more milk, a little more water. But get it kind of a peanut butter, creamy type of texture, thickness. Then I usually just use whole eggs, but take out the egg yolk. About 2 eggs worth of egg whites. Pop some of that in there, just pure protein. Just even adds to the greatness of this. It doesn't make it taste bad or anything, so just kind of pop 2 of those in there, stir it around, get everything mixed in. Like I said, get that a pretty thick texture. You can go with a bowl about this size. You can go a little bit bigger. What I found is the thinner this is, the easier it is to cook. The shorter time it's going to take. Today I kind of muffed up. I made this thing about 2 inches thick, so it kind of took a little while to cook it. But what you'll do, you just pop it straight in the microwave, just a plastic container, no cover or anything. Just pop it in the microwave for about 2 to 3 minutes. I usually recommend medium to medium-high heat. I have had one of these slightly explode on me with high heat, so I went down to medium and medium-high heat. About 2 to 3 minutes. You kind of got to you go with what you see. Everybody's microwave is going to be a little bit different, so just go till you see the edges and most of it get hardened. The center of it might be a little bit wet still, which is not a bad thing. That makes this a really good texture. It gives it kind of that cream filling to it. So what I'll do is once I finally, the edges and everything get pretty hard, I'll actually pop it in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes. This just kind of hardens everything. And I don't like this brownie to be crazy hot. So this just kind of gets everything thickened, and it'll actually pop out of here pretty easy. So what I'm going to do, I have one in the freezer right now. It's been in there for about 10 minutes. I'm going to pop it out. I'm going to show you what this thing looks like. Alright, this is what I've had going here. As you can see, this is after I microwaved and freezed it. It's got a pretty good texture. It's a little creamy in the middle, but that's just going to be awesome when you sink your fork into it. And it's pretty hard around the edges. So, and honestly, it's having a little plastic tub, kind of like that one. You can go with a bigger one. Might cook a little easier. It's going to be, longer and wider though. I mean, take it like this, flip it over, pops right out. because the bottom looks so weird, I just like to flip it over. I mean, this thing's just enormous, but I've gotten tired of sucking down protein shakes after my workout, and I kind of created this one. So, and it's got, like I said, 70 grams of protein, about 50 grams of carbs, and, 15 grams of fat. So, I mean, this is like ideal. It's the perfect meal. So, tastes wonderful. So, thanks a lot, guys. Good luck.